And the schedule you put together, I mean, if all breaks well for you and you guys keep winning, you do have a shot to be the number one team in the country, I would think, right? I mean, how many teams in the top 20 you've wrestled nationwide? I mean, that's a resume that would have you right up there. I mean, what would that honor mean to you? I know, you focus on the individual stuff first, but what would that honor mean to you if you guys can find a way to, be at the top of the national rankings?
Yeah, I'm sure the kids are thinking about that a lot more than I am. I'm just trying to keep it together and get it, put out our best team that we possibly can for every match. All that stuff is something that we can look back on, after the whole thing's over and see what we did right or what we did wrong to get to where we ended up.
Yeah, Coach Stoll is always going to be humble about where his team stands. I think we know obviously how good that team is, but Faith Christian, Malvern, those are some really good teams. We see them at the likes of, Ironman and all the national tournaments. So I believe Malvern's been at like every single national tournament this year. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, especially if they're not at full strength. We'll see about the guys they're missing. Gabe Logan and DeGeorge. I mean, all four of those kids wrestled over the weekend. DeGeorge was very close to coming back. He wrestled on the Friday. He didn't wrestle on Saturday, neither did Logan. Obviously, Logan wrestled on Friday, but we'll see when they're at full strength. But I do agree with them. I think those kids are definitely going to rally around it more than the coaches will. Guy Russo's been there for a long time. He's kind of been there, done that. That's a program that just loves to see the kids. The coaches aren't going to celebrate it as much as the kids. So I will agree with Coach Stoll there. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be a big deal. If they can run the table, being the number one team in the country, that would be something. And, I would put this Delbarton lineup up against anyone, though. I mean, that's a really, really good team.